Hello, my name is Dan Oakes. I'm the creator of Cookin', and we've added a new feature to Cookin' that is going to make your life so much better. Check this out. My Cookin' icon is located in the bottom right hand corner of my screen because it's easy for me to reach and tap with my thumb. But right now, I'm going to tap this Gmail icon instead. It looks like I've got 4 new messages. Now, one of these messages looks like it's from my buddy Matt Christensen here. He says, "Try this pizza. This recipe will have you chowing on carby pizza until you have insulin dripping from your eyes." Oh, evil twin kitchen. So I'm going to tap that link and I'm going to check this out. So here's the recipe that my buddy Matt sent me. Best homemade pizza ever. I learned how to make this, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where the ingredients are on this. But if Matt recommended it, it's a good one. And let's say I want to capture this and save it into my Cookin' app. Okay, well, how do I do that? There's a new way to do it that's super easy, and I'm going to show you how. Check this out. Now, I'm using the Google Chrome web browser. I'm going to show you in a minute how to do this from Safari, and I'm going to show you how to do this on your Android device as well. But right now, from Google Chrome, what I do is I tap on these 3 dots in the top right corner of the screen. And on the left-hand side, there's this, what's called a sharing icon. It's a box with the arrow going up right there. So I'm going to tap on that. And this allows me to share this web page with other apps. And I can scroll to the right here. And this is what you're going to do. Now, this part you have to do only one time. You tap where it says More. And then you scroll down to the bottom. And you'll see one called Cookin'. And now you can tap here and turn it on. And I don't want this to be at the end of the list, so I'm going to tap on this little grabber bar. See these bars off to the right-hand side here? I'm going to tap on that and drag the Cookin' icon up to the top because I use this frequently. And then when I'm all done, I tap Done. And now, in this little sharing dialog here, I can see the Cookin' app. And so you just do this one time. I'm going to tap Cancel. So once you do that one time, every time when you tap on these 3 dots on the top, and then you tap the sharing icon, then you see the Cookin' app there every time. And when you tap Cookin', a dialog appears, open web page in Cookin', yes, open. And now my Cookin' app is launched and this web page is loaded in Cookin'. And I can scroll down, there it is, best homemade pizza ever. And when I want to capture this recipe, I just tap capture in the top right here. Capturing recipe, the Cookin' house, there we go. Captured recipe successfully. I want to save this recipe to my main dishes chapter. Cool. And now the recipe is saved. I'm going to tap my recipes and see if it's really there. Dan's recipes, main dishes, the best homemade pizza ever. There it is. Now I have this recipe in Cookin'. I can scale it. I can add it to my shopping list and do so many other things with it. This is awesome. It's even easier to read this recipe when I'm in the kitchen getting ready to make it than it was on that web page. Oh, that's for sure. Now, as I said, you can do this from Safari as well. It's a little bit different. Check this out. I'll show you how it's done. I'm going to go to my Safari app. Here it is. Now in Safari, I found this cowboy butter recipe. How to make cowboy butter. So I'm going to tap on that. Takes me to a Delish web page, and here's the recipe. So in Safari, it's the same, except that the sharing icon is in the bottom center of the screen. Do you see that box with the arrow going up? So I'm going to tap on that, and I'm going to tap Cookin', and again, open web page in Cookin'. Yes, open. And now the Cookin' app is launched. The web page is loaded in Cookin', and now I just tap Capture, and I can save this recipe into my side dishes chapter. Awesome. Let's go check and see if it's there. Back. Where's side dishes? There it is. Cowboy butter. You're going to want to slather this on everything. Yum. I bet I will. You can't go wrong with cowboy butter. Alright, but I know what you're thinking. Let's say that I find a recipe in Facebook. You're browsing Facebook. Okay. And as I'm scrolling through my news feed, I'm looking for a recipe here. Oh, there's one. So when you find a recipe in Facebook, see here where it says continue reading at the top? I just tap that, and now it says written recipes. So all the recipes on Facebook always have a link that will actually take you to the recipe. So I'm going to tap that, and now in Facebook there's this button at the top right that says share. Okay, and when I tap that, then I can choose copy link, and it says copied. And now what I do is I go back to Cookin', I tap on the Discover tab on the bottom, and I'll go back, and where it says Internet Recipe Search, I just tap there once, and then I tap a second time, and this paste option comes up, and when I choose paste, then that link to that recipe is pasted there, and then I tap search, and now it takes me to the recipe, and it loads it in Cookin'. That looks pretty yummy. And so now what I can do is tap on capture in Cookin', and Cookin' will save this recipe for me. Recipe captured successfully. I'm going to save this to the main dishes chapter. Heck yes, you did. And now I've got that recipe. So I can tap my recipes down in the bottom, go to main dishes, and there's my chicken tetrazzini recipe that I found on Facebook. Sweet! This new feature that allows you to capture recipes right from your email, right from your web browser, right from Facebook on your mobile devices, works both on iPhones and iOS devices and on your Android devices as well. It makes it so much easier to get your favorite recipes into Cookin'. And Cookin' simplifies meal preparation, saves you time and money at the grocery store, makes mealtime memorable, helps you to eat healthier, and so much more. Cookin's just getting better and better, and these new features just make life easier and funner. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.